Oh, hi guys, we are back with more TTRPG action. Sorry for the long transition there. We had some technical difficulties. I had to like move everything around to try and get things to work, but it's fine. Everything is good. We are all good and ready and fun and cool and all of those good things. So welcome to the channel. If you're just joining us today, we are raising money for Race Texas. We are raising money to help the immigrant kids and families that have been separated over on the border. Yeah, it's, you know, this one really appeals to me. Good night, Potato. So yeah, guys, basically the main thing tonight is to donate to help them. The best way to do that is in direct PayPal donations. If you click on my Streamlabs link, I'll take the total at the end and we'll send it across. Every £100 that we raise will create a viewer decision, and every £10 is a wild magic surge. So you guys, it's Agrippa, I'm glad you've got some bit of solidarity there. Yeah, it's an awesome cause. We're hoping to make a little bit of a difference, whatever little we can do. Like normally I just stream for myself, but this one, it's a cause. It's a cause. Okay, so what are we doing? Playing some D&D. That's what we're doing. I think it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Let's go and get the guys. Let's put them in. It'll be fine. Transition. Oh, hi, you guys. You're live.
Hi.
Hey.
I feel like I've not been here in forever.
I know. It's been so long since we've had you on the show, Katie. Would you like to go first or last?
I'll go last so I can explain the game and everything.
Okay, cool. So we'll go round. We'll start in the top right and we'll come around to me. So we'll start with Derek at Play to Beat Cancer. Brain Cancer.
Hey, everybody. My name is Derek, and I work for a nonprofit charity called Play to Beat Brain Cancer. When we do our stuff, it's to help children and families erase the stress of medical debt due to brain cancer. So that's what we do, and we do it through gaming and tabletop and online and all kinds of fun stuff. So that's me.
Yeah. Doing that good work out there. Thank you so much. I really, like I said, because I don't do enough charity stuff, I feel, and like I try and support you guys as much as I can when I can. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks.
So next up we have Ishman. Or sorry, Ishman223, as I know that now annoys him.
You can't forget the numbers. It's very important.
Do I need to add the numbers to the sheet? Because I mean, I'll do it.
It's too late, Katie. Now that I know you didn't do it, I know where your heart is. Hi, I'm Ishman223 from the Twitches and the Twitters. I mostly mod, don't really stream too much, but I have spent about 20 years of my life being a human being. And that being said, when I have opportunities from Scraticus or whoever to come and participate in charity events like this, I always jump right on it. Especially immigration is it's dear to me. I have friends who are dealing with some of the current immigration stuff. But I mean, like, my family is a family of immigrants. My family came from like Germany to South America and then South America to North America. So like, if we don't take care of our immigrants and people who are trying to do better and just keep them as unified families, you know, I'm not being a human anymore. So that's me trying to be human.
No.
Trying to just be...
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, like, yeah, I think there's always a time we've all got to like just kind of band together. I'm not going to get political. I'm not going to do it. But, you know, well, I mean, I guess I kind of am by doing it. Who cares? Next up, Aris, or better known on Twitter as Animus Panthera.
Hi, I'm Eris. I spend a lot of time on Twitter talking about D&D and other RPGs, and I'm really excited to play this game that I've never heard of before and to help kids. I'm currently in Texas, so I am all for this charity. Yeah, I'm happy to play with you guys and raise a little money to help some people.
Now, I also am excited to play this game. I'd never heard of this game before Katie mentioned it when we were talking about potentially streaming something. I understand that there's no DM, that Katie is more of a facilitator than a referee. I also understand that I am going to be playing some sort of teenage girl. So with that, I guess I'll just hand over to Katie.
So BFF is a game by Ross Kalman and Heart of the Deer Unicorn. They also made Fall of Magic. It is a GM-less collaborative storytelling game. So all of us have the same responsibility. There isn't really one person that runs the game. You all put in you all make choices of how long the scene goes, things like that. It's sort of familiar if you've ever played The Quiet Year by Avery Adler. Like, I personally love GM-less games. I think they help you become a much better storyteller. So this one, like Scrat said, is about playing a teenage girl and telling stories with your best friends. It's hard. I thought that, maybe especially for this kind of, everything that's going on, maybe we needed some lightheartedness in our lives. So the first thing we're going to do, you have components. You pick your friend, which is your token. You pick your charm bracelets, and this helps you build up your relationships with your friends and what they mean to you. The friendship cards are your narrative prompts for everywhere that we go on the map. Being that this is 3 hours, we'll probably go to 2 hangout locations. That's about what you can fit in. And then at the end of it, there is a yearbook section where you sign everybody's yearbook, and you just tell them in character what they meant to you. And sometimes you roll the die, a d6. Sometimes you use it as a counter, and the number doesn't matter. So to set up, everyone is going to pick their token, the little girl avatar that you want to represent you. So since it is collaborative, I'm not going to go in order for this. Whoever wants to go first can pick their token. Just tell me which one you want.
I'm specifically looking for a Tiffany. I had the name Tiffany coming in.
Oh, I don't know if there's a Tiffany.
There's a Tippy.
There's a Tiffy in the eggplant.
I'll take a Tiffy. I'm definitely a Tiffy, thank you.
Okay, awesome.
I mean, good.
Oh, I was gonna say I can't quite see the name. I think it's Kennedy, in the tutu with the anchor on it.
Yes. Okay.
If nobody objects, I'll go for Yuki, because who doesn't want to dress as a dinosaur?
Yes. Awesome.
Except for the musical number. Wait, no, wrong game.
I'm gonna take. Oh, you just moved it down. I can't see the name now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's with the dog.
With the dog. Okay.
At the very
Sophie?
bottom, in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, her.
Yes.
Yep, I'm running great.
Okay.
I saw the name and then the name disappeared and I forgot.
I'll go with Rosa. I like this blue hair. Okay, so on your turn, this goes clockwise. So to your right? Yeah, right. On your turn, you choose a charm and you tell us how it reminds you of something you like. Anything that it reminds you of yourself. So we'll start with me. I'll just do it like as an example. So I'll take the artist palette. So for Rosa, for me, I think that art defines who I am. I use art as a way to express myself and spend time with my friends. Like, I like to have my friends over to paint pictures and make friendship bracelets and that kind of thing. So Scrat?
I think Tiffy definitely wants that D20 I see sitting over there.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is the D20 important to Tiffy?
Because that's how she's made all her friends.
Playing tabletop games?
All of them, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God, I feel so called out by myself.
Okay, Derek?
I would like to have the Band-Aid.
The Band-Aid. Okay. Why is that important to Amber?
Well, because she's always been kind of a tomboy, really into sports. Always out and about, no fear, but then had a severe injury during a sporting event, and that's why she now has a prosthetic left leg below the knee. But she's still very active and still goes out and does everything she can physically, and still gets bumps and bruises and scrapes, and so that's why.
Awesome. Eris?
I would like the little theater mask one on the right, the tragedy and comedy.
And why is that important to Kennedy?
Kennedy is, maybe not so great at always expressing herself as herself, but likes to perform. She's definitely a dancer there, and through like theater is able to express her real emotions and how she feels to other people.
Ishman?
Can't choose one someone else has already chosen, right?
No, just over here from the pile.
I think Yuki takes the headphones.
Okay, awesome. And why is that important to her?
She's extroverted, but she does know she's a bit weird, bit of an outcast. And when things get a little bit too heavy for her, music is her escape. It's always been important to her. She sings way too loud in the shower, but that's her sanctum.
Awesome.
She has headphones on.
Okay, so now we go the opposite way, and you give a charm to the friend beside you and tell them why this charm reminds you of them. So Ishman, give a charm to Eris.
To Eris.
Or Kennedy.
Probably the mirror.
Okay.
Just to remind her that she's beautiful. Every day. All she has to do is just take a look, and she'll see exactly that she's worth the world just as she is.
Aw. Eris, okay. What would Kennedy give to Amber?
Amber. I'm gonna go with the little toolbox.
Okay.
Because Kennedy feels that Amber is very good at making things right, making things better, fixing things. Not just in the physical sense, but like in the emotional sense too.
I love that. Derek, what would Amber give Tiffy?
Amber's gonna give Tiffy the that's a good choice. What about the cheer horn?
Okay.
Because Tiffy, she, after Amber's accident, she was very shut down and quiet, and Tiffy got her back into being around people, cheering her on to continue what she enjoyed doing, getting her into games, and then getting her back outside.
Aw. Scrat, what will Tiffy give Rosa?
Tiffy will give Rosa the castle.
Okay.
And the castle is a reminder to Rosa to always chase her dreams because she's going to be a big success.
Rosa will give Yuki the popcorn because one of Rosa's favorite activities is to go over to Yuki's house and watch movies with her, like movies that she's never seen before. Because Yuki knows all the best movies, like
Scott Pilgrim versus the World, I got
all those movies that Rosa's never heard of. Yeah. So each person gets 3 cards, and now we get to choose a hangout.
Ooh.
Hold on, and I'm going to get all of your I'll get them first. Yeah. So we have all of these fun places to go. you can go to Ghost Duck Middle School, Camp Summertime, Miss Way's yard, Lulu's basement, sleepover at Tiffy's. And we just decide where we want to go as, you know, a group effort. And each hangout has a different scenario that we will play our scenes through.
I mean, like, so Tiffy's a massive like nerd, so she's always up for bringing people around so that they can like play TTRPGs and stuff. So like, she's like,
Yeah, if that's cool with everyone, we can definitely go to Tiffy's house.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I will get all of your stuff moved over there. Give me a second. That's not where you need to go.
sneak peek.
I will get all of your tokens. Give me just a second. Okay.
Wee.
Okay. So the way this room works is you have different locations in this room. You have the sky hammock, terranium, snack bar, shrine to Wandy, which is a pop star. You have the computer. You also have the bunk beds, the telescope, and the closet. So what we do is each person takes a turn, and you pick. Is that everybody? Am I missing a token?
Me.
Where did you go?
I don't know.
I felt like I brought you over here.
Where did you put me? I'm so lonely.
But yeah, so everyone gets a chance to have a scene. What you do is you play one of your friendship cards, and you have to, at some point in your narrative, use whatever is in that card. It doesn't have to be totally based around it. It just, you want to touch on it somehow. And for the rest of us, if this is a scene you want to do, you can specifically call someone in. So like, say Scrap wanted to specifically have a scene with me. He can say, hey, you know, I want to have this scene with Rosa. But any other person can come in. That's the whole thing about a collaborative game. The dice part of this game is that after every scene, we as a group decide how loud we are. If we get to the end 50 decibels, we end the whole thing because our Tiffy's parents are coming to tell us to be quiet. So, who wants to go first? I can go first if you want me to like start
Sure.
it.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think that Rosa is going to go to we're gonna go to the computer, and then I'm gonna play a card. Okay. I'm playing Share a Memory. So, any of you can choose to come in on this scene.
I suppose I'll come in and kind of see what you're doing on the computer.
Okay.
Hey, what you got there? You playing a game or something?
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures. Look at these. And I think Rosa like opens up this like old folder of like pictures of all of us when we were like literally in diapers.
Oh my god, I can't believe you still have those. That is so embarrassing.
Well, Mom won't let me throw them away. I mean, Tiffy's the one that has them, actually.
Do you see how she's covered in crayon all over? How do you even draw on yourself with crayon? Oh, you're so silly, such children. I feel so old now.
I mean, we're still sort of children.
Yeah, I guess. I'll just like poke her in the cheek.
Oh. No, don't poke me. I mean, so, you know, I just really think that, we're growing up and stuff, and we should really make sure that we like stay friends because it's super important. Like, we were sort of, baby together. Now we're gonna have to like grow up and be adults, and it's sort of scary. Like, my mom complains all the time.
My dad complains too.
Yeah, like being an adult just sounds weird.
It does, but my dad and my uncle Jerry, they've been friends for like 30 years or something like that. We're much better friends than them anyways, because like all they do is sit around and watch TV. We're 10 times better friends than that. We're gonna be together forever.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that'll be fun. And like, we won't just watch TV. We'll like go do stuff. Like
Yeah.
go outside and like play Tiffy's games and stuff. That's fun. I don't really know how to play like that Dungeons and Dragons game, but it's fun.
I mean, it's fun with her.
Yeah, I mean, if it makes her happy. Yeah, and I think the scene would end there. And I don't think that we made that much noise, so not gonna move the decibels.
I don't think so.
And at the end of every scene, you give your card to anyone in the scene with you. So I'm going to give it to you, if I can remember how. Oh, you can just take it. Yeah, Ishman, just take the card. Yeah, you right click on it and take it.
Right click card, take card. Got it.
And then you can use that card to play a scene.
Is it my turn now then, or just whoever?
What do you mean? Like, yeah, anyone can go now. Anyone who wants to start a scene, yeah.
Okay.
And you just pick a place that you want to pick a location and then pick a narrative from the card.
Oh.
So anyone can go.
Yeah, anyone.
I think Tiffy's going to be grabbing someone to help her sneak into the closet and
Okay.
try and remove some things.
Kennedy will go with her. Kennedy
Okay.
loves playing dress up.
Anyone else? And yeah, then Scrap, play a card, and and that's what you want to build the scene around.
Okay, cool. So we're sneaking into the closet to retrieve items. And I'm
Okay, I've got this great idea for a game, okay? I don't know exactly what the dice rules are gonna be yet, but what we'll do is we'll all dress as monsters. Now, I've got lots of clothes in here. I'm sure we can all find something awesome to dress as.
Okay, what are you gonna be?
I feel like I should put down the eggplant costume. But I mean,
You could be an eggplant monster.
yeah, I could be an eggplant monster. I'll be an eggplant monster.
What am I gonna be? What should I be, Tippy?
Well, I mean, I've got this tiger stripe like thing that we could like maybe we could turn you into like a tiger or something.
I love tigers, Tippy. I want to be a tiger. So are we gonna pick costumes for everybody? We should pick good costumes for everybody.
I totally agree. What do you think Rosa should be?
Well, she has the blue hair. Maybe she can be a mermaid.
Yeah, okay. I mean, like if we take the sleeping bag and just sort of tie it like this.
Like fins.
Yeah, that totally looks like a fin. What about? I mean, Yuki's kind of already got a dinosaur costume.
She came prepared.
She really did. Did we like not bother with Yuki? I don't want her to feel left out.
Well, we could ask her.
We
Could
totally.
sneak back out of the closet and ask her.
Yo,
Hi guys.
Yuki, we're playing dress up as monsters. Do you want a monster outfit, or are you happy with your dinosaur costume?
I mean, I got my dinosaur costume, but I mean, there's always room for improvement, I guess. What do you got?
Well, I mean, I do have a load of like red materials that we could make look like blood, and I've got some wings and some horns. We could turn you into some sort of like demon.
That's awesome. I'm like a dinosaur demon. Oh. And I'll just like, even before you get the stuff together, I'm like, rah! I'm
Okay.
making noise. Rah!
Okay.
I poke Tiffy with my fake horns.
Shh. We're supposed to stay quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got excited.
What? Well, Yuki, now you're here. What do you and Kennedy think that we should dress Amber up as?
Well, she brought her puppy. What if we dress them as each other?
That's a great idea. We can put the hat on her dog.
Yeah, and we can take this like furry looking costume, this onesie, and put it on her, and then like put the collar and like the backpack, switch those. I don't know, maybe. What do you think, Tiffy?
Yeah, I definitely think that'll work. I think that's awesome. But yeah, definitely. They can be the figure of pathos that we're gonna build our game around, and we can all be the monsters.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds awesome.
Don't worry, it's just like game dev stuff. Don't worry about it.
Oh, cool. So I figure that we just take like the next 15, 20 minutes just throwing these silly costumes together on each other. Probably still getting a little loud giggling. I do think we made some noise.
Oh yeah, I think definitely when you started roaring with the
you
horse.
we definitely made some noise. I think maybe like in between 10 and 20.
15.
Yeah, I think a little bit.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Who wants to go next?
I got one.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. Oh, before you go, Scrat, who do you want to give your card to?
I'll give it to Kennedy. Kennedy can take it.
Okay. Yeah. Just right click on the card and take. Okay. Sorry, Derek. Go ahead.
no, it's fine. So how do I? There we go. So there's my card. Go over to the now messy area of all of the over by the closet.
Okay.
After we had all that fun with all of that stuff, and Amber just starts rehanging things that weren't used. Just starts putting some stuff back and kind of picking up, and kind of looks around, and everybody kind of takes off. And it's just, so somebody want to help me? I kind of gotta. I like picking stuff up and putting it all away, nice and neat.
Yeah, I think Rosa comes over and is like, I'll help you, Amber. Yeah, I think they sort of made a mess.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. I mean, I look kind of funny, but it's fun. I like it, but I need to keep things kind of picked up for myself. I know it's not my place, but
Yeah, I understand. I mean, you've seen my room. It's sort of a mess. It's like my mom says it looks like something exploded in there.
it always does.
Yeah, it sort of smells sometimes too.
That's your brother.
Okay, yeah, that's probably true. He doesn't.
He
smell
stinks.
good.
No.
Yeah, it's
He's
like
up all night on his computer. I don't get it.
I don't either. What's so great about it?
I don't know. And then he starts screaming. There's nobody around.
He's playing those dumb games where you like you shoot people, and I just don't understand the fun. I don't get it.
I don't either. I'd rather sit at the play board games with you guys or go outside and run around. But so your room's not really your fault.
Yeah, that's true. I think he like messes it up when I'm not there sometimes.
Probably.
I think so too.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, I think she just like looks at all the costumes that they all threw out, and she's like, "Why does Tiffany have so many costumes?"
She does all that dance stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she wears the eggplant one all the time, though. I don't think she needs this many.
Or no, wait, I'm sorry. Katie does all that stuff. I totally messed it up. Sorry.
Oh, it's fun.
I mean, she likes to be artistic and make things, and it's fun.
Yeah, that's true. She's made me some really, really pretty paintings sometimes, so I like
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, me too. All right, I think that's the last one.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Yeah. Okay, now let's go mess something up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was good. I don't think we made a lot of noise on that one.
No.
Yeah.
But maybe the others were making noise while we were making.
Yeah, and I'll take your card.
Yeah, that works.
I think the last is Eris.
Chat just asked an am I even working? I can hear myself. Chat just asked an interesting question, Katie. How will wild magic surges and things like that still work on this game? How do we?
I don't know. I guess they could probably dictate how a scene goes.
I do have an idea if I can suggest it.
Go.
What if wild magic surges are instead like a treat or like candy or something that Tiffy's parents bring up to us like while we're hanging out, and we just have like a sugar rush?
Yeah, it could be something that like dictates how loud we get. It like makes us go louder or something.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So we'll do it like that. We'll see what the wild magic surge is, and then apply appropriately. Somehow.
Tiffy, what did your mom put in these cookies?
Look at these cookies.
Literally tornadoes.
Or Amber's dog Ruffles.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And goes
Runs
crazy.
around.
Yeah. Gets into the candy and just gets hyper.
I really misunderstood what you meant when you said "or her dog." You just come out what was in the cookies.
Oh no!
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, I think it could definitely work with any kind of like way to make loud noise for sure.
Yeah. We'll like I say, we'll just if we have to, we'll just re-roll until it makes sense. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Things will happen.
It's all for
Eris,
fun.
where do you want to go?
I'm speaking of snacks, I'm gonna go over to the snack bar
Yeah.
because we're all gonna share a snack now. How do I play the card?
You just click on it.
Oh, I just click on it. Okay, it's huge now. Okay, there we go.
I think Rosa's definitely going to join in on this. She loves snacks. Anyone else?
I'll come along.
Okay.
Amber's there trying to keep Ruffles from getting into it.
I suppose we're all there then. We're all having snacks.
Yeah, it's
time.
snack time.
You can't resist a snack bar. That's not okay.
And Rosa's just like in the corner, like eating M&Ms, like crazy, just like my mom doesn't let me have sugar.
I'm like very carefully, I've got a bowl, and I'm like very carefully mixing together like the perfect proportions of everything. And I'm like, every time I come here, I make the same thing, and it's my favorite. It has to be perfect.
I'm trying to hold Ruffles back, trying to get a snack, and every time I try to reach for it, he goes to try and mess up your perfect pile.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Do we have any dog treats? Can we give the dog a snack too? Ruffles? Can Ruffles have a snack?
What? Yeah, just no chocolate. It's okay. He can have a little.
Tiffy, do you have anything safe for dogs?
I think I've got some jerky hidden somewhere.
Dogs probably like jerky.
Mm.
Did you hide jerky, Tiffy?
Don't judge me.
It's okay. It came in handy because we can give it to Ruffles.
Do you remember where it is?
I think it's somewhere over near my bunk bed.
Stop judging me with your eyes.
I run over to the bunk bed and I just start like pulling everything off of it, trying to find them.
Rosa's just sitting there like just shoving M&Ms, eating them.
I found the jerky, and it's just like a dirty sock.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I
have to
mean,
start rummaging again.
to be fair, Ruffles would probably eat it.
I throw the sock back, like not really paying attention, but like throw the sock back towards Ruffles, and I keep rummaging through the bunk.
Ruffles, no. Chops on it. Arr.
Urgh.
Oh, who knows how long that's been in there?
What
doesn't
is
care.
with this? Just, ugh! I'm not that bad, I swear!
I'm playing, Tiffy. I love your room. I mean,
It's pretty
everyone's
cool.
seen mine.
I walk back over with a bag of jerky. Found the jerky.
Found it.
Oh
I
my
like
God,
taking
Ruffles, have a snack.
I forget that's for the dog. I'm just like eating it.
You have to save some for Ruffles. Because
Oh.
we're all having snacks, so he has to get a snack too.
Yeah,
Here you go, Ruffles. I just like hand the whole bag towards him.
Oh no! Oh, too late. His
Ruffles
face is just
a
in the
part of
bag.
us. Yeah, like snout in the bag going.
Yeah. Tearing at the bag and making a lot of noise.
I hope you didn't want any more of that jerky, Tiffy.
It's fine. There's always more jerky.
Your
I'm
mom
sorry,
buys-
Tiffy. He can't have any of the other stuff, so I figured it'd be okay to give him that.
It's fine, I'll have some candy, it's fine.
And like your mom buys the best snacks. My mom doesn't buy any of the stuff.
Yeah, he really does. He's the best at getting snacks.
She is. Like you get like snacks like from the expensive grocery store.
Yeah.
We don't shop there.
We don't either.
My dad's only buy whole grain stuff.
Ugh.
At least it's good for you.
It-
Yeah.
It works out well at
Wow,
birthdays as well
all this
because
grain
I
is
get
for
I get
me?
2 birthdays, one with mom and one with dad.
Oh, man. I wish my parents would divorce.
Yeah, I guess.
It's going really well.
There's just
I hate myself for saying that.
Single tear.
So I imagine that a couple of us are making noise, dropping candy, and the dog's going nuts, and I was going nuts.
yep.
So Aya Dinosaur has rolled for a Wild Magic Surge. I'll just roll it. I'll just roll it for all of us, and we'll see what happens.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a low number. That usually means the good ones. On a 900, we find a pair of stone tablets engraved with quaint laws.
Look what else I found in your bunk, Tiffy.
I was
Tiffy!
researching that for a game, okay? I didn't steal them, I borrowed them.
Who did you borrow them from?
Well, the
Is this
museum.
from our field trip last week?
The museum field trip. Yeah, I saw the stone tablets and I thought, you know what? They'd make a great plot hook.
I imagine, like, as you say that, the lights just flicker a little bit ominously.
Mrs. Thompson, she almost went to jail. They thought she took them.
Well, I couldn't give them back. Everyone would know it was me.
Oh my God, Tiffy, you're a thief.
Tiffy, and I grab her hand. I won't rat you out.
Thank you,
I
Yuki.
don't know.
We're in this together.
Maybe you can return them in secret. Like, put them somewhere where they'll find them, but not actually be there.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking I'll just wait until the next field trip and just slip them in my bag. The same way I got them out.
Security's really lax at that museum.
Clearly.
What about just mailing them back?
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, you don't have to put a return address on it. You could just put to the museum.
I mean,
Yeah, I can get a stamp from my dad's.
oh, that'd be great because I wouldn't want my mom to see. She'd probably freak out.
So you want to bring it to school tomorrow, and then I'll bring the stamp, and we can steal like an envelope or something, and then mail them from the school.
One envelope.
I can bring
An envelope with one stamp on it.
A big envelope.
Stone tablet.
Totally cover postage.
We might need to wrap these in brown paper. They're quite big.
I'll bring a big enough envelope. Don't worry. We're all in this together. If TV goes down, we all go down.
Okay.
I started like dancing and like silently singing to like what's that movie with the High School Musical?
Yeah.
Doing it too.
Yeah.
Like that half singing where like we're all in. We're like.
Okay, but we all know how this is really gonna go down. We all know the greatest rule. Pinky swears.
Yes. And Rosa like automatically puts her pinky out.
We gotta return the disturbance without
Alright.
getting us all in trouble.
Snitches get stitches. Heard that on TV.
I got band-aids.
You're always the smartest one. Have I ever told you that? I feel like I probably have. You're always the smartest one in these situations. You keep your head level.
I like check my head to see if it's leveled.
A little to the right.
Oh, other right.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah. If,
We made a lot of noise, I think.
I think so too.
Between the candy and screaming like, "How could you steal it? She almost went to jail."
Yeah, I think at some point you hear like from downstairs, "You girls go to bed. It's 3:00 in the morning."
Oh.
And like we get our sleeping bags out, and like Rosa like looks at all of us like, "I'm really glad that we're all best friends."
Point of interest: I'm in a dinosaur costume, and I'm wrapped up in like a bigger dinosaur sleeping bag. I'm like a little dinosaur.
Are your pajamas?
Yeah, my onesie's dinosaur. Like I'm like 5 layers of dinosaur right now, and then like I still have the horns on.
I
Rosa
really,
keeps cuddling up to Ruffles just so she can like, "Hey Ruffles, hey Ruffles," just like trying to sleep beside Ruffles.
okay, well,
Amber's pushing Ruffles towards you. Go. Go. He doesn't sleep in my bed, so go over there. It's all right.
I'm really glad we're all best friends too. Now you guys enjoy your sleep. I'm gonna go and write tomorrow's campaign last storyline. And like goes and gets on the computer.
Good luck with it. Yeah, and we'll end this hangout. Eris said she wants to give her card to you, Ishman. So yeah, just click on it and you can take it.
The card. It's mine.
Okay, so before we go to the next hangout, this is a chance where you can open your cards and you can change them out if you don't like them. If you want to, you can change all of them. You can change none of them, but you just have to have 3 at any time. Like if you don't think you'll use this scene or anything, you can get rid of it.
How do I get rid of it? Because I just tried clicking on it. It's huge.
You drag it out and delete.
Okay. Do I replace it?
Yeah, you drag one from the deck. You can just drag one out and get it. And take it.
I think I'm happy with mine. I think I'll leave them where they are.
I like mine too.
See, every time I click on it, I get a new card. No matter what.
What do you click on?
Oh, I see. I don't think I ever took 3 cards to begin with.
Oh, I gave them to you.
Where?
They're on your when you came in, I dealt them out to you. They just automatically went out to you.
Yeah, you got 7 cards, dude.
Yeah, so you click on like where your avatar is,
Mm.
and they should all
It'll
just
just be a mini deck of cards with a number on it.
Now everybody's overlapped on my screen.
You might need to make them make the name smaller.
Yeah, you can do that in the cog. It's just below. It's in game settings. It's the first one. I usually have it on names only.
Right, but it's for some reason everybody's. All right, I'll figure it out.
If you need me to draw one for you, it's not. I'll do it for you. Did you take Eris's card, Ishman? Okay. So.
My icon.
Okay, so at this point we go back to the charm scene.
Oops.
And let me find the player tab.
There we go.
We go around and we give each other another charm on what we've just experienced and more things that more reasons that we like each other, except we go the opposite way. So we'll start with me, because I didn't give one to you, Scrat, right? You gave one to me.
Yes, that's correct.
So Rosa is going to give Tiffy she's gonna give her the dinosaur charm, clearly, because there's no one that Rosa knows who likes dinosaurs more than Tiffy. Can straight up quote dinosaur facts out of no. Oh shit.
I'm just dressed as a dinosaur casual.
Wait, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna say that Tiffy knows more about dinosaurs than you, Yuki.
Maybe it's Yuki's expression of love for Tiffy.
I'm rolling with it.
I 100% agree. I think that Yuki loves the idea of dinosaurs, but she doesn't take any of the time to study the stat blocks or anything.
Tiffy got the Tomb of Annihilation book for her birthday, and she just thinks she's better than everybody.
He casually throws around Tarask like it's no big deal.
Scrap, what would Tiffy give Amber?
I am going to give Amber the little puppy one, because Ruffles puppy, really appreciate Amber bringing Ruffles round to her sleepover. Like, doesn't often have dogs, and even though the jerky's gone, she still appreciates it. She had a real monster in her house. It was great.
Derek, what would Amber give Kennedy?
Oh. What else is over there? Amber's going to give Kennedy the scissors for helping her get into the outfit, the costume.
Okay. Eris, what would Kennedy give Yuki?
Kennedy is gonna give Yuki the weird fish thing because she likes the expression on his face, and she also likes Yuki's face. So there you go.
The weird fish thing.
So, I love you, and this is my expression of my love. This weird fish.
Sharks are great.
Ishman, what would Yuki give Rosa?
Probably the little clown Stan Marsh guy. Because he looks really happy. Oh wait, to Rosa?
Yeah,
I think
to
he was
Rosa.
right. Hold on. Probably the skull and crossbones, because Rosa, you're like hunk, and that's cool.
I like that. I like that. Okay. So yeah, we pick a new hangout. So we have Camp Summertime, Ghost Duck Middle School, Lulu's Basement, or Miss Way's Yard.
I picked last time. Not it.
Not it.
Switch to the big map again.
I wasn't gonna go to the big map unless you guys just want to see it again.
Well, it's the next morning, so we have to go to school, right?
Yeah, go to middle school.
Go to school.
I have never played this one. I'm very excited. Okay, let me get you guys up this way. Okay, so school is in session. Start with a die on first period. At the start of your turn, you can move to the next period or play another scene in the current period. Okay, so this is first period. Who wants to begin?
Sorry guys, I only just realised that I don't have the racist Texas banner up on this one. I'll get it up for now. Quite important.
I think I'll start because it's just the beginning, like in the halls, just like everyone getting to school.
I'm probably with you because we live very close together and we walk to school together, or at least the bus stop and stuff.
Yeah. And I'm gonna play makeup and excuse.
To do what?
We'll see. Anyone else want to join?
Sure, I'm in.
Okay.
Why not?
I'll come along.
Now it's one card per scene, right?
Yeah, it's one card per scene. Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys like see Rosa freaking out, and it's like 7:45, 8 in the morning, like right before school start, like first class, and like she has this huge stain on her overalls, and she's like, and it's like dark black purple, and she's like close to tears, and she's like, my mom's gonna kill me when I get home. She told me this is brand new. I don't know what to tell her.
You could just tell her it's metal AF.
Do you know what we could do? We could borrow some paint and make it seem like you did it on purpose.
But then she'll be even more mad at me.
But my dad say that it's important to let us have our creative expressionism, and I feel that if you tell that to your mom, that she'll be she won't get mad at you, because if you like we'll draw a really pretty picture, paint something, and like she said, we could say it was an accident, but we were just exploring our creativity.
I don't know if my mom believes in creativity.
Oh.
You could tell her it was my idea. I like to make costumes and paint. So yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I just really don't want to get grounded. I hate being grounded. And I think she's gonna ground me. She spent a lot of money on these.
Can we wash it?
What is it?
I mean, I think it was I don't know. It was on the bus, and it was something in my backpack, and she like holds up her backpack, and it's all over the bottom of her backpack too.
I want to smell it.
Investigate the inside of your backpack.
Yeah, can I roll investigation to smell it?
I think
You can just
she's
smell it.
I think it was something in the bus. And like she doesn't know what it is, but it's just dark and muddy looking and stuff. It's just probably
let's
stain.
You know,
let's clean it out.
Yeah.
Before class starts.
If we go to the chemistry rooms, we could find something that's bound to get it out.
Or I mean, we can go to home ec whenever I get my costume ruined. They have stuff there for cleaning stuff. Also, the science lab kind of smells funny.
Like chemicals. Okay, I guess
Everything is
I guess we'll go clean it up then. I'm probably gonna get in trouble, and I probably won't be able to come over to your house for a while, Tiffy.
We'll clean you up. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's that one. I'll give my card to Amber because she's the only one with a level head in that whole situation.
Well, when you've gone through things like I have, you have to.
Yeah, you can just right click on the card and take it. And I'm gonna move it to second period. And who wants to go next?
I want to ask Rosa if when we're in the library today, if I can borrow the CD that she's been listening to. Because I haven't been able to get that new album yet, and I want to listen to it during our study period. If we can listen to it together.
Okay. Yeah. She looks at you and she's like, "Oh, like the new Wandy album."
Yeah, Wandi is so great. Like,
She really is. She raps on this album.
it's just her words are like speaking to my soul.
She's got a song on here called "Believe in Yourself and You'll Go Far," and I think I can if I believe in myself.
How does it go? I don't think I've heard that one.
It's like,
Sing
believe
it
in yourself and you'll go far, and like you hear a shh in the back from the librarian.
Just snicker at you.
You set me up for that one.
Sorry, couldn't help it.
You know I love Wandy.
Wandi's great.
But she like pulls the CD out of her bag that you guys have helped like clean up, and slides it over to you.
And like I'll take out my my Fallout Girls CD and hand that to you. Here, you can use this one. In the meantime, I know it's an older album, but it's one of my favorites.
Oh, I mean, this is a classic. I love this album. I love their songs. Like, it just really speaks to me. Like, I feel like they're writing them just for me.
I just like zone out for a second. Yeah.
They just understand us so much, Yuki.
They do. And it's like, it's cool because they're like older, but it's like they still understand what it's like to be us, like as if they were our age still, you know?
Yeah. Like, they didn't lose who they were when they grew up. That's so cool.
No, it's like when I grow up, I want to be just like them.
Me
Like I don't want to like have a boring job or anything like that. Like I want to be creative and like do something that people love and like will love me for it, you know?
I think you will. I mean, you're super creative.
Thanks. You're really creative too, and like.
Thank you. So you don't know much about dinosaurs, and so sometimes it like throws people off because of the costume. But like I know you, and you're gonna do like so many cool things.
You know, it's not so much about knowing things about dinosaurs. You know, it's about how the dinosaurs make you feel, and the dinosaurs make me feel strong, and yeah, and like I'm getting like I'm obviously like thinking about something else, and like I'm getting a little worked up. And I pull my headphones on.
Oh, Rosa reaches out, like puts her hand on your shoulder. She's like, "I get that."
I just give you a hug.
Yeah. Rosa just like hugs you, and we can hear like shh, like even more like loud in the background.
I feel like we probably didn't make that much noise, but the fact that it was in the library.
Oh yeah, totally.
They probably aren't happy with us. And I know noise isn't a thing right now, but like.
Yeah, I mean, it's still like a librarian.
Yeah.
This is a library. Yeah, definitely.
So I just like I'll spend the rest of the time in study period with you, like just listening to music and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
you know.
Awesome. Do you want to move the period along?
I suppose.
Okay. Yeah. So we are whoever goes next, it is lunch.
Lunch.
Which doesn't mean you have to go to the cafeteria. You can go anywhere you want. It's up to you.
Are we all just jumping in again, or are we going in an order?
Oh, it's whoever wants to go next. Me and Ishman have gone, so Derek, Eris, or you, Scrat, whoever wants to go next.
Also, don't forget to take the card, Katie.
Oh yeah, thank you. I would totally forget to.
I'd like to be in the bathroom.
Okay. I have to find the bathroom.
Bottom right.
Bottom right. Thank you. Anyone else?
I'll be in there. Amber will be in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna play an ask for forgiveness card. I'm gonna be like,
Oh, okay.
Amber, you know you're the sensible one. Well, I mean, I'm really sorry that I got Mrs. Wonder in so much trouble with the whole tablet thing. I mean, the sending it back didn't go so well, and you know, there was a lot of trouble there, and you know, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I mean, sometimes you're impulsive. It's who you are. It's why I like it. But sometimes you gotta just take a second to think about it. But everything worked out okay. So I mean, it's all right. It's it's a learning experience.
A learning experience. Okay, so sort of like something you could use an XP-based system with, something like that.
Yeah, like we do in your games.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gaining wisdom attributes.
This is so meta right now.
Oh no!
it's really not. This was like me as a kid.
This is 100% just Scrat.
Yeah. So, ooh, I've lost everything.
Okay, well, you think I should apologize to everyone else?
I mean,
I feel like I should.
maybe.
Yeah.
You could maybe do it like a quest or something.
Oh, you mean I could like write a story all about apologizing, and I could use the stone tablet plot hook that I wrote to be the lead-in?
Yeah.
And it could be like a great big like friendship is the answer sort of quest.
Yeah. That sounds really good.
I've got a notepad somewhere.
It's just like a giant oversized like legal pad.
Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. And I won't tell anybody.
Thank you. I'll keep it a big secret. You're great, Amber. You're the best.
Well, I try.
Also, does your dog come with you to school? Like, just wondering. I don't know if it's like a service
No.
dog. Okay.
No.
We would have so many more friends if that dog came to school.
Yeah, I know. No, Ruffles cannot be in school, unfortunately. Just a pet.
And I will leave the token on lunch, I think.
Okay. Yeah, so Derek, you can take that card.
Cool.
Yeah, so Derek or Eris, who wants to go next?
I'll go if that's all right to Mr. Flint's class.
Sure.
Okay.
Sorry, unless you had something. Did you have something?
No, I was gonna say if we were still on lunch, I was gonna say let's go to the cafeteria, but we can do that instead.
No, go ahead. That's fine. That
We
makes
can go
more sense.
cafeteria and then Mr. Flint.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll probably go to cafeteria too. Yeah, definitely. Anyone else?
I'm probably just following Rosa at this point because
I'll be in there.
Okay. How about you, Tiffy? Oh, you're
Tiff,
muted.
you like playing in gym class.
Maybe I'm muted
So
because
I
I'm in the
quit.
library. I mean, I mean, if everyone else is going, I might come. I mean, it's lunchtime. Yeah, I should be in the cafeteria too. We should all be there.
You're busy
Uh,
writing down the story.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Like, I'm half in the library. I'm like, hang on, I just eating. I have to eat.
Okay.
Still just me. Still just me.
Yeah. What card are you playing?
I've forgotten once again how I'm supposed to play it. Oh, there we go.
You drag it
Um,
out.
I'm going to play Share a Little Known Fact. So we're all sitting at lunch, and I'm assuming that maybe there's a conversation going on, or maybe we're all just talking. I'm very carefully like sorting my food and then eating it in a particular order. And then I just look up. I wasn't paying attention to whatever was going on. I say, "Did you know that ballet was invented in Italy?"
What? I thought it was like in France.
Yeah, no. There's just the Sun King French guy. I think his name was Louis. He just really liked it. Was all. But it's Italian, and I go back to eating my stuff in a careful order.
I turn to Amber, and I'm like, are those places close to each other? Like they're both Europe, right?
I'm not good with geography. That's the one. That's my worst subject.
I look back on them like they're close-ish, and then go back to eating again.
It's ish 223. Okay.
Rose is like, Italy looks like a boot, right?
A boot, and I'm like imagining like a steel toe boot.
I think that's what I learned.
I'm like looking at my feet.
Hey, Kennedy, why did you want to be a ballerina?
I just think ballet is really cool, and the best part is that you can like tell people how you feel without having to talk, which is pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like when I like paint and stuff.
Yeah, that's another way you can also tell people how to feel and not have to talk. I like your paintings, by the way. They're really nice.
I like your dances. Like, you have the coolest recitals ever. Your dance teacher is so cool.
She is, isn't she? I love her. She's really great, and she makes dancing really fun.
I love your recitals. You like dance to the best music. Your routine to Wandy last year was so cool. It blew my mind.
I knew you'd like that one. Yeah, because you guys like Wandy so much. Say, do you have a art teacher who's like my dance teacher?
Not really. The one here isn't the best. I mean, she sort of lets us, do what we want, but like, she does stifle our creativity a lot. Like when we were learning about like the cubism, I didn't want to do cubism. I wanted to do like where you throw the paint at the painting, and she wouldn't let me do it. Miss Way just doesn't let us do anything we want to do.
My dads say that people who stifle a child's creativity should be marked with a capital offense.
That seems kind of harsh.
I mean,
Maybe it was lowercase. I don't remember.
what's the difference?
Big letter or small letter?
The only offense I know is a good defense.
Rose is like, is that sports?
Yeah, it's sports.
Like we're all the creative kids and the one job.
There's no offense in ballet. Everybody's on the same team. I guess that's not really true. Sometimes there's bad guys in ballet, but they're not really bad guys. They're fake bad guys.
Yeah, I like to watch. I like to see you and all your other dance friends move around on stage. It's really fun.
Amber, you're really good when it comes to like sports and stuff. Like I saw you doing track the other day, and you're way faster than like everybody else in the class.
I had to work hard to do it, but thank you.
Appreciate it.
It's really fun to watch you go because you're like a ninja because you're like here and then like you're over there. It's really cool.
Ninja?
You're really fast is what I'm saying.
I know. I usually play the cleric.
What? Maybe you could be a ninja cleric.
A ninja
Could you
cleric.
be a ninja cleric?
Okay, out of character. I thought you said clarinet. I'm like, how do I play off of that?
Sorry.
I usually play the clarinet.
Cleric.
I just see you as like, what's the ones that stab things and are sneak? Maybe what are those?
The rogues. You could
Yeah,
multi-class if you want to start off as the as a ninja or a cleric. You can multi-class into the rogue, and then you would get expertise in a jack of all trades. Oh no, wait, that's bards.
Okay. Yeah.
Could you do all three?
I don't see why not. I mean, the rules are really just guidelines. If you want to do all three, you could.
What if you wanted to be all of them?
That's a lot of things to be.
Yeah, but then you could be good at everything. And
Well-
like everybody would be super impressed by you all the time.
Have you ever heard of like jack of all trades but master of none? Because like you'd be like level 1 at everything, and like your friends would be like level 10 at one thing, or at least level 5 in two things, and like they'd be really good at something, and you'd be like, oh hey, look, well, I can enrage and do this extra damage and sneak and do this, but like they're like, oh yeah, but look, I've got this. I can dodge bullets, and I can cold down the lightnings of my god and stuff.
I just like kind of like stare like
Eyes glazed over.
I think at that
It's like-
point we're all just looking.
it's like the scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey where you just see like all the lights and everything are passing by. You're like,
I think that sounds fun.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I'll try and build a campaign around it. I've got a copy of the player's handbook here somewhere.
Yeah, maybe after school. Okay.
Yeah. You have to finish the other one that you were writing just now first.
Oh no, it's fine. I can have several on the go. It's fine. I can always pull one up if I need one at short notice.
hey Tiff, are you gonna finish your smiley fries?
Like they're like literally untouched.
Yeah, you can have them.
I like shove them all in my mouth up. But...
You want to move on?
I think so. I'll give my card to you, Katie.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, Derek, you wanted to go to Mr. Flitt's class, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Anyone else?
Because mine is Ask the Internet.
The internet knows all.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
But I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. Who wants to go?
I mean, I'll go along.
Okay. Awesome. I'll go too. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Did you want to move it to third period?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. Oh, sorry.
No. It's
Yeah.
not.
I agree,
do
so
that.
we're good.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I think Rose is just like sitting there, like watching you.
Yeah. So Amber's sitting at a computer and she's slowly finger pecking in at the keyboard and looking at the screen and making sure she's trying to spell something right. As Rosa, you're sitting to one side, Tiffy, you're to the other. So I'm trying to look up this big long word and I'm trying to make sure I spell it right because there's some new things out that how does this work? How do I make it search once I put the word in? Anybody know?
You just hit enter.
Finally pushes the enter button and it comes up. She's like, I'm just trying to find some information about there's some sort of I heard that there's a a special track and field event coming up, and I want to participate in it. My mom said I needed to find it out for myself, so I'm trying to find that. What do you think something like that would be called? 'Cause that's not it.
Well, where is it? Because if you know where it is, then you can look up the town and see if there's see the events that are going on there.
Oh, it said Chicago.
So yeah, like type in Chicago track and field.
That's a lot of words to type out. Hold on. And she's slowly looking at. She's never. Mr. Flint's class is her second worst class,
Oh.
so she's trying to type it all out. All right. Oh, there's a lot of talks about colleges and all kinds of stuff.
Is it
What do you?
is it at a college?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I just heard a rumor about it, so I'm trying to. Mom said if I wanted to find out, I had to find it on my own. So I'm trying, but
You'd be so good at it too.
I want to kind of try and compete for once. It's been a while since I've competed in anything.
And so like Tiffy's decided to like try and help Amber, and she's got like 20 tabs open, and she's like got like a like she's like,
And we're
okay.
just kind of scoots the keyboard over, just kind of.
Yeah, one hand on each keyboard. Yep, Chicago Athletics, Chicago Track, Chicago Field, Chicago like searching everything, and a copy of the D&D Beyond open over there.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Rose is like also has like pages pulled up and is like searching for things, but then she like clicks an ad and then clicks another ad and clicks another ad, and she's so far away from the main thing. She's like, I don't know. I just can't find anything.
Ooh, what's that? She points to Rose's screen. That's pretty.
Oh yeah, I really like this outfit, but Mom's gonna be really mad when she sees that I ruined mine, so I'm probably never gonna get it.
Well, you never know.
Anyway, we need to find this thing.
Oh yeah. Looks back over to
We gotta find
Tiffy's two screens. Oh wait, there it is. Oh no, wait, there it went.
I can get it back. Hang on. Back.
You're so good at that.
This one? Is this the one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's it.
Hang on a minute. Control P. It's on the printer.
The printer's going off in the background. Amber's just like, I don't understand how you can do that so well, but it's awesome.
She's so good at computers. Is it because you spend a lot of time on it, Tiffy?
Well, I don't know. I've been spending less and less time on it recently. I'm trying to get more sleep. So like last night I went to bed at like 3 a.m. instead of like 5 a.m. So I only spent 4 hours on the PC after video gaming. Like, you know, I'm trying to do less prep. I'm trying to do prepless like games now. So I'm only putting in like 4 hours a day.
Where comes back with all the papers that you printed off. I think these are for yours. This one talks about Beholder.
Oh yeah, those are just stat blocks. Don't you look too closely at those. It's fine.
All right. This is what I needed.
Like, do you have to fill out an application?
I think so. Looks like it costs money too.
How much? Because I mean, I got like.
Is that 2 zeros?
Oh no, I got like only $25 in savings in my piggy bank, but I'll give it to you, Amber. Like, I want you to compete.
No, I'll show it to my mom. See what she says. Thanks,
Oh,
guys. I appreciate it.
you're welcome. Tiffany's the smart one, though.
Tiffany's very good. Every time I'm at her house to play her game, she's always bringing stuff up and printing it off. eating all kinds of stuff, and
She's also
sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, but
like in the afternoon. It's like that sort of sleepy time, I imagine. Like when the sun's like got quite warm, she's like slumped on the desk.
Oh no, she's
A
out.
moment of intense activity followed by sleep.
She ate a big lunch. I mean, this is normal.
yeah. Maybe we just leave her for now. Let her get a cat nap. Mr.
Yeah.
Flint won't care.
Nah,
She's ace in this class.
she'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
She'll wake up and she'll have like keyboard marks on her face, but that's not unusual.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah. I
So,
like to think that maybe like half an hour to an hour after you're gone, she's alone in the room. She's like, yeah.
Just like wakes up Mr. Flint, who's also asleep at his desk.
yeah.
Everybody else is gone.
Everybody else is going.
Yeah. True
Yeah.
story. I did that when I was writing my dissertation. I spent 48 hours in the library straight, and one of the security guards came over to me at one point when I'd fallen asleep on my keyboard, and he just touched me. He was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Ah!" and just started typing. And what I typed in that moment was good. I kept it in the final copy.
Nice. I learned in high school that I can type in my sleep, but I type really weird things when I'm asleep.
I want to hear that
I
story.
spoke Spanish. I spoke Spanish in my sleep.
Oh,
Better than I speak it when I'm
Strange.
awake.
When my sister used to live at home, we had like our bedrooms were like right next to each other in the hall, and she used to like insult me in her sleep. she's in my
Wow.
older sister, so she would always be like, really mean to me at night. She's like, "Matthew, shut up," and I'm like, "I wasn't saying anything." Go to sleep.
But yeah, Derek, who you want to give your card to?
I'll give it to Tiffy
Yay! I was
For-
running.
for helping, for getting it all done.
So technically with middle school, we go to after school. This one is like a continuation one. So it's very fun.
There's an anime club.
An anime.
Oh, Rat, that's right up your alley, isn't it? I'm being mean to Scrap.
So I want to go to anime club, and we have this game in anime club where every time somebody says senpai, you have to eat a whole handful of jelly beans, no exceptions.
Oh goodness.
We watch Oran High School Host Club, so they say senpai like every 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's just setting you up for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Who wants to go first?
I don't know where my card went.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You might be able to Control Z to undo stuff.
Oh nope. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Okay, so you want to go to anime club?
Yes, please.
Okay, awesome. Anyone else?
It's also not my card, but
God.
it's okay. It's a stand-in card. It does not matter. Mine was makeup.
Hey guys, in case you didn't know, I'm a human disaster.
There's no such thing as user error.
I also want to go to anime club.
Okay.
You have to play the game. It's the rule.
Yeah, anyone else want to go? Make up a ritual, was that it?
Makeup it was a game. Like make a game or something.
That's fine.
Sure, a ritual though. Every time you hear senpai or something like that, yeah, you have to eat a handful of jelly beans. Kennedy, do you often come to anime club, or are you somewhat new here?
No, I'm new. I just thought it might be fun and quiet.
No, but you can have so much fun, Kennedy. So like we're watching this anime and I explain like the whole premise of Oran High School Host Club. And every time anyone says senpai, you have, and this is important, you have to eat a handful of jelly beans. There's no exceptions. You have to do it. It's the rules, or else you can't be here. Because the club president is really strict about that, and I'm the club president, but that's okay.
Okay. Do I have to eat the jelly beans like all at once, or can I eat them one at a time?
Well, I mean, you can snack on them as we go, but I mean, you every time they say senpai, you have to like eat like a bunch.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
I like to eat things one at a time, but I will try it.
We can, you know what? We have a little bit of time before we're supposed to start the episodes today. I can help you arrange them if you want. That way, you know exactly which ones you're snacking on. We have a bunch, so like we have plenty of spare if you want to only eat certain ones.
When I have to eat a handful, can I eat just all one flavor?
Yeah, that's fine. You just have to eat a handful of jelly beans.
I can do that.
Okay.
We're sorting jelly beans.
Spend some time sorting jelly beans, and then watching anime. Do you like anime at home? I don't think we've watched anime a lot before, with the exception of like 1 or 2 movies, but I don't think those count.
I don't get to watch a whole lot of TV at home, so not really.
My dad say that it's important to explore your interests because people who don't let you explore what you're interested in, they're just mean people, and it's important to be a nice person. So you should watch the things you want to watch.
That's a really good thing. Your dad sounds smart.
My dads are very smart.
Yeah, they do. They do sound really smart. So then you mostly watch anime?
I mean, no, we watch a lot of things, but I guess I watch a lot of anime. Like, I don't only watch anime, but it's definitely one of my favorite things to do because the stories can be very silly and there's like love stories and stuff, and they're just exciting. Like, you know.
I like to watch Scooby-Doo at home. Are there any anime that are like that?
Like mystery? Yeah, there's a bunch like that, and like there's a lot of talking animals in anime too. So I mean, you could almost say that Scooby-Doo is like 70% anime.
What's the other 30%?
I don't know that I'm allowed to say that word.
Okay. Okay.
Out of character, I don't know what I mean either.
Kennedy just assumes you're an expert on the subject of TV, so she's like, sounds legit. Okay.
And you see right here, this is actually what my costume is from. And it's you see it's just like box art for like an anime about a dinosaur who starts as a small dinosaur in like a dinosaur world. And that there's like other dinosaurs that look like they're trying to get him, but he's like confident. This is one of my favorites. But we're watching this one today.
Are we gonna watch that one tomorrow?
Maybe. We can if you want.
Well, you're the president, so doesn't that mean you're supposed to pick what we watch?
Yes, but a good president always listens to their constituents. That's what my dad say.
That sounds cool.
My dads are very smart men, and they are never wrong. So I have to do that because it's the right thing to do as president of the anime club. And
I just love how serious Yuki is taking this club. Like, constituents. Seriously.
November elections are coming up, and I want people to know that I'm a president who has the people's interest in mind.
How many
I'm
people are in the
equal
anime
when I
club?
pick the titles we watch. Oh goodness.
Meanwhile, like so far, like it seems like you might be the only other member of Anime Club today.
The anime club is actually just Yuki in the library watching anime.
Maybe.
But it's on the wall, so it's like big. It's like being in a theater.
We have this projector, and We have it small right now, but if we had more people, we could probably move to the auditorium and we could use like the big projector they have there. They said so, but we're still small right now, so we don't need all that room.
Maybe you could do a membership drive and you could offer people look around jelly beans.
Those jelly beans are for our hosting our games and stuff like that. If we spend all of our jelly bean fund on our campaigning, then we don't have anything for them once they're joined, though.
That's true. I mean, I guess you could just offer them anime. Kind of the point, I guess.
You know, it's a simple approach like that that would make you a great vice president.
Is there anybody else campaigning for vice president?
There have been no candidates out of the woodwork yet, but November elections are still a ways away, so you never know who might throw their hat into the race.
Okay. But maybe I could win on the premise of offering anime at the anime club.
That's fantastic. And would you want to run with me?
Yeah, that's how that works, right? The president runs with the vice president.
Two
together.
turns. You just see me like going like this now. Two terms. And I think that's probably as far as we're gonna get before we start getting sick on jelly beans. We see senpai a lot in this anime.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, awesome.
I will obviously give my card to Kennedy-chan because she is just such a delight.
Where did the card go?
It's one that got lost when I was trying to move everything along.
Can we just give her a random card? So
yeah, I'm gonna deal you one though, because that's only fair.
Okay.
Also, I wanted to point out I'm like ignoring the after school rules. You're supposed to pick one scene to do. But just since we have we've still got time. I was just letting everyone.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I didn't even read the rule.
I was letting everyone do that. I'm saying I'm letting everyone pick scenes.
It's like I saw the anime club. I'm like,
no. I wanted you guys to do it because like we still have like a little over an hour to fill. Correct? Right, Scrap? Yeah. So yeah, you're supposed to pick one big after school activity, but I wanted everyone to like we'll have more time. I think Rosa is going to go to the gourmet club, and I'm gonna play ask to borrow.
Also, is Rosa just going to the gourmet club so she doesn't have to go home and get in trouble?
Maybe.
Disdain.
Maybe. Yeah, who else wants to come?
I'm knee deep in anime and cross-dressing girls in a host club, so I'm unavailable right now. I'm sorry.
We're eating too many jelly beans. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'll go. Gamer will go.
I think that Rosa is actually working on making a recipe of like organic dog snacks for Ruffles.
Aww.
Yeah. And she's like, okay, Amber, I need you to taste this because you're closest to Ruffles and you would know what he likes.
I don't want it. What's in it?
I mean, it's just like peanut butter and oatmeal and some other stuff I found in the fridge. I'm sure it tastes good.
Kind of takes it.
It doesn't taste
good. Tastes like on the tongue.
Yeah. Oh, come on. It can't be that bad.
What is that? Points to it. Is that something you just got out of the fridge?
I mean, yeah, to be fair, there's a lot of stuff in the Gourmet Club's fridge, like, that's just left over.
Hmm.
I just wanted Ruffles to be in, like, I just want Ruffles to be involved. I really like Ruffles, and my mom won't let me have a pet. So, like, like, I
Well,
just,
Ruffles will eat anything, so
yeah, that's true.
he probably would like it.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I was just like wondering if maybe if I made him some snacks, he would like me more, and like maybe like when you brought him over, like he would want to stay with me more.
So I can bring him over all the time,
I
whenever you want.
I just I just want a pet is the thing, and like our apartment, like you have to pay extra for it, and mom just says no.
Even for like a fish?
I mean, a pet you can play with, Amber.
Oh yeah.
A fish
What about a
just
mouse?
ooh.
What? They're cute and white,
Ooh,
fluffy.
no, they I captured them in traps.
Well, those are different. Um. Well, I mean, 'cause I know how Ruffles really can't be in there for very long. But I mean, you can always go to the park with me. Take
Yeah,
Ruffles
that's
there.
true.
You could play with Ruffles in the park.
That's true.
He likes to run.
I like that. I mean,
He
I
likes
don't really like to run. I mean,
Right.
that's more your thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, just if I could just like hug him and just rub his fur and just scratch his little tummy, that's all I want to do.
Sure. He likes that.
Good, good, good. And she's like, bagging up these treats.
Yeah.
And she made like way too many of them. And she like holds them out to you. Okay, I want you to tell me if Ruffles likes these or not.
All right. I will.
The truth.
Of course. He'll probably eat the whole bag.
I mean, he did like devour the jerky at Tiffy's house.
That was kind of funny.
It was. I don't know if it was funnier that he ate it all or that Tiffy just keeps random bags of jerky in her bed.
It's it's expected of Tiffy. I go over there a lot. She really helped me out. So I'm at her place quite a bit. And she has snacks hidden in a lot of places in her room because she
just
falls
wake up?
asleep sometimes just randomly and then wakes up and then eats and reads her books and writes her notes. And
Wake up in the middle of the night and turn over and eat some jerky and then go back to sleep?
yeah,
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that drag on Tiffy is all just
Amber, it's like, yeah, that's what she does.
that's what she does.
That's Tiffy.
It's expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can take that card, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, who wants to go next?
Tiffy is in detention.
Aw.
No!
The question: what did Tiffy do to get it?
Yeah, I need to know.
Tiffy is going to play through a harmless lie while she's in detention.
Yeah, who wants to go?
Would this
I
be
want
like-
to.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, what do you have to say? What?
I was just gonna say, would it be kind of like we do our stuff and then detention's
yeah.
over and we go
The
get
time-
Tiffy?
Yeah, the timeline doesn't have to match up. Yeah,
I mean-
these scenes can be at any kind of time.
I suppose, like, to make it
Yeah.
work well, like, detention, you're not exactly allowed visitors, so, like, it could be I'm sort of, like, coming out of detention.
Yeah. It
Leaving
I mean, that's the whole point of like these collaborative games. Is like we work together to make it work for us. Yeah.
I can't believe it. This is
So yeah, maybe we're leaving the gourmet club and like Tiffy's leaving detention and we all meet up.
And we're trying to hurry up to get to the anime club because there was something that Yuki really wanted us to watch.
I can't believe it. This is my 6th detention this month.
And like as Rosa turns the corner, she sees Tiffy. She's like, "Were you in detention again?
Yeah, yeah.
Was it for the tablets?"
Oh no, no one knows about the tablets yet.
Oh,
Well,
that's good,
I
at least, 'cause
mean-
I feel like
I mean, as in,
you'd probably go to jail for that.
the first, best not to talk about the tablets. No, this is for the chemistry club kerfuffle.
The kerfuffle.
Yeah, when I told Cindy that if you put some cesium in water, it would make a little fireworks display, and oh boy, did it make a fireworks display!
Oh my, Tiffy, why?
Well, I mean, it was funny. It blew up a lot of glass.
Hmm.
You blew up glass?
Uh,
I mean, I don't think that's safe.
no, but no one got hurt.
Your parents going to be so mad at you, both of them. You're going to get in trouble at both of their houses.
Possibly.
What if they don't let you play your games anymore?
Well, that's the thing. My games are in the mind.
But like, what if they take your books away from you?
I've got most of it up here.
Yeah, that's good.
And I mean, they'll never be able to find all of my dice.
I mean, do you hide those around your room too?
I mean, if they're everywhere and some of them happen to be hidden because they've rolled certain places, does that count as hiding? Or...
I think that counts as you just not cleaning your room.
Well, I just wait for you and Amber to come around and...
Rosa just stares at Amber.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you guys like it, though.
Tiffy, we need to have a talk about you doing this reckless kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's really effective, but it does open me up to have disadvantage when people come back at me.
Yeah. And like one day you're gonna get hurt, and if my friend gets hurt, then I'm gonna be really sad.
Sorry, Twitch chat.
I mean, there's always one. Oh gosh, she's like hides matches everywhere. Oh goodness. But yeah, I think Rosa just like walks up to Tiffy and like pats her on the shoulder and is like, "Look, just don't blow up anything."
Well, I mean, we were learning about chemistry, so really, I demonstrated a valid point. And I did hide behind the table before she put it in.
But you didn't tell her to hide, did you?
Well, no. But I mean, if I'm hiding, surely that's a sign.
Oh goodness. Do you want a treat? It's for Ruffles though, but you can have one.
Yeah, sure, I'll give it a go. Why not?
Amber
Yeah,
just
she gave me
slowly
one.
starts backing away.
We need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, she totally gives you one.
I chuck the whole thing in, start chewing.
How's it taste?
How does it taste?
Oh, it's not good. It is not good.
Well, if I had to assign it a taste, I guess I would go with it tastes good.
Really? Are you okay? Are you choking, Tiffy? Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I was just swallowing that last bit.
Like she's pretty much tried to swallow it whole.
It tasted great. It tasted great.
Oh, okay. We have to get these to Yuki and Kennedy. They need to try them too.
Amber kind of turns around and starts walking quickly to the library.
Like as you guys get to the doors, you just hear "Senpai!"
Oh.
There's some rattling as
Just
jelly beans go everywhere.
exactly.
Oh, I love it.
Somebody walks in the door and I throw some. Oh,
I'm like, let me help throw.
But yeah, Scrat, if you're cool with that, we'll end that scene there.
Yeah, Rosa, you can take my card. And I will interject that the harmless lie there was if he didn't have detention, there was no chemistry kerfuffle.
Oh,
She's just trying to be cool.
No. No, that's not harmless. It broke my heart.
Eris, where do you want to go?
Well, since this isn't this isn't supposed to be chronological necessarily. Let's go to the dance. Be awkwardly at the dance.
Oh yeah, Rosa would definitely be at the dance.
Yuki will go to the dance and like stand on the wall, not on the wall, but like
yeah, like back. Yeah.
I will also be by the wall. This is my real life dance experience in high school. Everyone's like, "You're a dancer, Eris," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I do ballet." Standing by the wall in my tutu. It's a beautiful tutu.
You know,
my favorite.
being your friend is the perk of being a wallflower.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I also like being your friend. Then I have somebody at the dance who can stand awkwardly in the corner with me.
Rosa comes in and like she's like, woo, woo, guys, come dance. I love this song.
Big thanks.
We take time out like to realize how awkward we are awkwardly standing against a wall. Like there's a girl in a tutu and a girl in a dinosaur outfit. We are the most awkward people not dancing.
Big thanks to Charlie, Diet Cream Soda, who donates 1,000 bits, and I Dinosaur, who donates another 7 bits. Charlie, was that for like a wild magic surge or something like that, or you just donating for the cause?
Tell us what song comes on next, Charlie. What song by Fallout Girls comes on? Or
She's
Panic
preemptively
at the Discotheque.
Nat 20s because she knows I'm gonna give her so many Nat 1s in this next game. I'm so excited. Yeah, Rosa is just like staring at you guys like, I just want you guys to dance. This is a dance. We have to have fun.
I'm not very good at this kind of dancing, but if you really want me to, I will come and stand on the dance floor with you.
I mean, I'll come, but I'm not gonna dance because I ate too many jelly beans, and I don't feel so great. But I'll come hang out.
I think Rosa like drags you guys out to the floor, and she looks at you and she's like, "Okay, look, you can't just stand here. It's really weird. So just like sway side to side or something."
I just like go like this and start like whipping my tail back and forth.
You're hitting random people with it.
I mean, what if I'm trying to think if something bad would happen and we never had a dance again.
That
Then
would,
you would regret this. You would regret not dancing.
but I mean, I was here, standing on the dance floor with you.
Jelly beans.
Also, I don't want Yuki to throw up because that sounds gross.
It's like a rainbow of barf.
I was gonna say if you do barf, it'd be really pretty.
I like to think that like as they come out, they're just like fully formed jelly beans because I didn't chew them. As
I do too.
just
I mean, like, I don't know where Tiffy is, but if she saw that rainbow barf, she would love it.
I mean, I guess I can try to barf for her if you want me to.
Please don't do that, actually. It's a cool idea. Maybe we can simulate it with confetti. Is there confetti at this dance?
Like Rosa looks around.
You just see me like kneel over and I cough and like a bunch of jelly beans just like go on towards your feet. I'm just kidding. Those are from my pocket. Oh, I dropped some.
Why are you carrying so many?
She really likes jelly beans, and there's a fund. The anime club has a jelly bean fund. Because she's the president, she gets to decide things like that.
It is my duty and responsibility to make choices that reflect the will of the people. And seeing as how today there were only the two of us, the will of the people is jelly beans.
I bet you're the best president the anime club's ever had, Yuki, honestly.
That means a lot. Even though it's our first year, it still means a lot.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Also, do you have any popcorn flavored jelly beans? Because those are my favorite, and I'd really.
Yeah, I have the Bordy boards, every flavor beans, and I pull
Okay,
out.
but the popcorn ones could be earwax, and I don't want that one.
No, I mean, see, this is the popcorn here.
She takes it.
I have no
And
idea
she
which one
eats
it is.
And she like chews, and she goes, "Oh, Yuki, it's earwax."
Oh, my bad. Here, this one won't be earwax then. It's like an identical bean.
No.
How about a different one to get the taste of your mouth? That I pull out like a greenish one that I know for a fact is toothpaste.
Yuki, maybe you should let Rosa pick her own jelly bean. Can you like show her the jelly beans?
Here you go, Rosa.
It's kind of dark in here.
I don't think I want any more jelly beans.
You want some regular jelly beans? I pull out my other pocket of jelly beans.
Did you have those all the time?
Popcorn's not a regular flavor. You wanted the special one. Here.
I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Does that mean we can follow you off the dance floor,
Yes.
Rosa?
These are for her.
Fine.
We're following her anyways.
I'm still like
Yeah.
whipping people with my tail as we go off, though.
Yeah, I
Smacking random dancers on the way out.
I like triple.
yeah. If that's cool with you, Eris, we'll end this one here.
Sure, I didn't actually make up a nickname for anybody, but that's okay.
Something for Yuki to do with jelly beans.
The Rainbow Barfer.
I
Ooh, the Rainbow Slip. Because it makes a puddle and people. Whoop.
Yeah, who do you want to give your card to?
Yuki can have it for that beautiful, beautiful image, mental image.
Yeah, go ahead and take it, Yuki.
Is mine.
Okay, now you guys can change your cards if you want to.
Can we change ones that we've gotten from other people?
Yeah, you can change any of your cards. You just need to have at least 3 in your hand, and you can change all of them. Doesn't matter.
Can I gain cards at this stage?
Yeah, you just have to have so you want to have a base of 3 unless you've been given one. You can't draw any more than 3.
How do I draw cards?
Click on the card, the deck of cards. It should come up.
Yeah, a little. If you hover over the deck, it'll say friendship cards. Draw or discard.
Draw. 2. Cool.
You can just throw them out in the middle. I'll put them back in the deck.
Next week, we're watching Your Lie in April because everybody loves a story that ends with a happy ending.
Okay, where do you guys want to go next? This will probably be, well, this will definitely be our last one. So I know that Camp Summertime can be, I've played Camp Summertime before. The only ones I've never played Lulu's Basement or Miss Way's Yard, so I don't know how those go. But Camp Summertime can definitely be gone through pretty decently if you guys want to go there.
Sounds like a strong suggestion from the DM. Let's do it.
God, I feel so railroaded.
Railroading. It's not even subtle railroading.
Okay.
Literally discuss the topic of railroading before doing it.
Yeah. So who would like to go first?
Tiffy's excited. Skull Mountain. She's going there. Gone. Skull Mountain. That's something straight out of an
You
adventure.
heard about this place all summer because of Skull Mountain.
Like, I imagine now that she knows about it, like, she's been talking about it all the time. She's just been like, "We're gonna go Skull Mountain this summer. We're gonna go Skull Mountain." She's got like, every campaign's had something to do with the Skull Mountain.
Rose is 100% going because like Tiffy's talked it up. She's got to see this.
I would like to also go.
Okay.
If I can.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, so like set the scene. Like, how far have we hiked it, or?
Oh yeah, we're definitely going up enough that it's like mountainy with a little bit of foresty, and when we get to that bit where it's like sparse forest with mountains, she's like,
This is the place. This is where the battle happened.
What battle?
The battle?
Oh, come on. Don't you remember the first season we did way back when we were running the campaign with level 3 characters? And we had to face the Trojan orcs from the Gragnards up in the mountains, the mists?
Oh, is that the one where the man was attacking us?
I played a ranger and you let me have a dragon as a pet even though it was against the rules. Because you're the best.
Yeah, well, the rules are just guidelines. It's all about having fun.
Yeah. So this is what you based it on?
No. This is what I pretended to base it on because I'd never been here.
Rosa just looks at Yuki like, that makes sense to you?
Yeah.
It's just like I imagined it would be.
It's really, really nice up here, Tiffy. I mean, I see why you would want, like, I see why you'd want to play a game up here about this place.
So I thought we could all share in the memory. Now I bought costumes. Who wants to LARP?
Meanwhile, I'm still dressed as a dragonborn.
I'm just laughing at Derek because I feel the same way. Rosa just looks at you and says, what is LARPing?
Come on, we've been through this live action role play.
I like immediately will go through your bag and like pull out a foam great axe or something.
it like folds out like whoop.
You like slide the blades onto it.
Yeah.
Rosa goes through and like pulls out like a crown and she puts it on, and then she pulls out like a really like not a plastic bow and arrow, and she's like, and doesn't know how to hold it at all. She does not know how to knock the arrow or anything, and she's like, I mean, how do I look? Is it cool?
You look great, and I'll be the orcs.
I
Let's
just need to
go.
whack you with the axe.
Rosa tries to fire off her arrow, and like it just falls over.
The orcs come charging down the hill towards the adventurers.
When they get to the bottom of the hill, I want to breathe no, you said the green ones were acid?
Yeah, they're acid.
Yeah, I want to spit acid at them.
I knew you guys were picking up the rules, really.
And I just like
So-
pretend like I make these like nasty gagging sounds that Rosa remind you of a rainbow slick. That was once.
I'm like genuinely scared. Have you been eating Skittles again, Yuki? Or jelly beans?
And as the
Yes to both of those.
orcs' feet begin to melt as they try to stride through your acidy pools, they are at your mercy.
Rosa walks over to Tiffany and goes, I, as the queen, would offer the orcs mercy because in me and Yuki's kingdom, we're good people. Right, Yuki?
I'd like to enter a barbarian rage.
No, Yuki! Don't do it!
The orcs are intimidated. Oh no!
Submit to my queen, or I'll chop you in half.
And thus the treaty is written, and thus the treaty is made. The orcs submit to Yuki's wrath.
No, not my wrath, Rosa's wrath.
Rosa's wrath!
Oh, hell, Queen Rosa.
All hail Queen Rosa, cry the orcs on this triumphant day.
Yeah!
And I do get a little sick from too many jelly beans on the way up the mountain.
Tiffany, that was the best LARP I've ever done, and I've only done this one.
And it was kind of short. I get nervous when it comes to the big epic battles. You know, I don't want to bore you guys.
I had fun.
I
It was
think
really
it's amazing.
it was interesting, and it had a lot of plot development.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll move on.
Hashtag KDRP. We just role playing, and role playing.
This is like
It's like
this is
16
roleplay
wolves.
section.
Like that's
Yeah.
16 wolves.
Yeah, who do you want to give your card to, Scrat?
I will give it to Yuki, I think.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Does this automatically go to the next day, or do we still have time?
It just at the start of okay, yeah, you can decide. Sorry. Yeah, you can move to the next day, or you can stay on that day.
Scrat, what do you want to do?
I don't mind, but I suppose. I suppose.
This one, the person who's doing the new scene. So if you want to do this scene, Ishman, you pick where you want to do it.
I want to do it in the middle of the night.
Yeah, perfect. Where you want to go?
So I've heard tales of a secret chest in the boathouse by Lake Summertime, and I have this map that'll help us find it. Because there's a couple of the boathouses, and you have to follow the map very carefully. And there's supposed to be a chest there with treasures untold. Because the map doesn't tell me what's in the treasure.
I will go.
You will go.
President Yuki.
President
You
Yuki!
Treasures
Tutor.
untold. I'm there.
Amber will go. She's got ruffles.
Ruffles
Your
awesome.
dog came to the summer camp?
Yep.
This is a cool summer
yeah.
camp. You bring your dog.
Rosa,
Rosa is scared of the dark, and she's gonna
Ooh.
stay in her bunk.
okay.
So, play your card and you guys do a scene.
Oh yeah, I forgot to play a card. Find a treasure together.
Aw.
I have a lot of things, and like I dress up as a lot of things, but I don't actually know a lot of things. So like I don't know much about dinosaurs, and I don't know how to read a map. So I have this map of like the area, and there's clues on it. And I don't. Do you guys know where we should check first?
Let me see the map.
I'll hand her. Here you go, Vice President.
Thank you, President. I very carefully inspect the map and I say, look around and I say, do you know where the boathouse is in relation to us right now?
Well, I know there's the one right there that we keep the canoes in, but I think that there was supposed to be a couple older ones from like a long time ago, like ancient times, like the 80s, on the other side of the lake.
So I'll look at the map. I'll say, well, maybe we're here and this is the new boathouse. So we need to go to this boathouse. So we have to walk around the lake for a while. We can follow the trail, but like the one that goes past the new boathouse, so that way around the lake.
We do have to be very careful because it's nighttime and we don't want to get caught, but we do have to also be safe because my dads always say that whatever I do, be safe about it because they love me and they don't want anything to happen to their little girl.
I bought a relevant magic item to help us in the dark, and she's strapped a torch to a to a broom handle, and she's like, I cast light on my staff, and turns the torch on. Click.
You're very well prepared.
Always.
Good job.
Okay, so do we have a marching order? While we
Ruffles will be out front sniffing.
So we got our ranger taking care of scouting. We have the human wizard casting lights.
Probably we should put the light in front just in case, so that we don't trip over me.
Okay, but just remember that I'm really squishy.
I like poke your cheeks.
I won't forget.
No, I can't.
Ruffles has, is it deep vision? No, dark vision.
Yeah.
Can dark deep vision. I don't want to know what that means.
I mean, if you can justify what deep vision is, I'll probably let you have it.
I thought it was like seeing deep underground.
Yeah, okay, why not?
The dog with Trevor sense.
It's a magical dog.
Aren't all dogs magical though?
It's true. Okay, so we're taking this trail this way. Let's get going. Because it's, we only have so much time tonight.
Whoever's behind me might be getting some dust kicked onto their feet from my tail. And I suppose that we'll go look for the spooky, abandoned, ancient 1980s boathouse.
Why do you think they built a new boathouse instead of just fixing the old one and still using it?
I heard that it was because it was haunted by somebody called the Night Rider.
Oh.
What does he ride?
The night?
Okay. That makes sense, I guess.
That's just what I've heard. I don't know too much about it, if I'm being honest.
I hope he doesn't give us any hassle.
Do you think he's guarding the boathouse?
There's one way to find out. And like, I'll push open the door of the boathouse. Just...
I knock on it. It's already open, but I knock on it anyways.
Hello, Mr. Knight Rider. If you're here to murder us, please don't. We're coming in.
I will help people through the doorway ahead of me.
If all the hassling can be taken off away from us, if we can just keep the hassle off, that'd be great.
I'm just breaking in here to say, how dare you?
President Yuki, do you have a map of the inside of the boathouse or just the outside?
It's not a map, but it's clues. And like I don't know what the clues would be, but like I assume that we follow the clues and eventually we would find like a metal box that's kind of like a tackle box. But the clues say to only open this on the last day of camp.
So we should take it with us.
Maybe. Or do you want to open it now? What do you guys want?
Well, if it's not the last day of camp, it says on your map thing.
Okay.
We
Last
can
day.
hide it. We can hide it. You know what this is like? It's like Scooby-Doo, which is a show that I love.
Such a good anime.
Hide it. It's 70% anime.
70% anime.
We can hide it, and we can pretend we can hide it from the Knight Rider. He's like the bad guy in this episode of Scooby-Doo. And we're the mystery gang, so we have to hide it from him.
Okay,
It'll
but
be like an adventure.
Are we still gonna open it at the end of camp though?
Yeah, because we gotta know what it is. It's untold treasures.
Treasures
so they have to
untold.
be told.
Cool.
Wait, doesn't he have the protector, the thing made of metal with the red dot that goes back and forth? Isn't it called like a Cylon or something?
Toaster?
Yeah. Or was it a car?
The Knight Rider? It's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know. I wasn't alive 100 years ago.
It was a long time. My parents, they watch reruns.
We don't watch that TV show in my house. We mostly just watch Scooby-Doo.
Okay, well then let's hide this in. Do we want to hide it here in a different place?
Well, if we hide it here, we have to come back and get it again. So we should hide it.
Closer.
Yeah.
What if we hide it kind of close to like the campfire site or something like that? Like somewhere a little closer and not as spooky as the lake at night.
It's true, the campfire usually has a fire in it, so there's light at night.
Okay, I think that we can hide it like in a supply by the supply shed by the campfire circle then. Cool. And I think that's it probably, yeah.
Okay, that was
Like
awesome.
hide it in some sort of supply cabinet.
Yeah. Who do you want to give your card to?
I mean, probably Kennedy. I think that's probably fair.
Thanks.
Also, if it's okay with you guys, I totally know what I want to be in there, like when we go to open it.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, our last scene will I'll probably do the last scene so we can have like a goodbye and we'll open it. So Derek or Eris, you guys want to do a scene?
Yeah, can I want to go to the Bluebird cabin.
Of course. Rosa will go with you. Anyone else want to join?
I'll probably go everywhere with everyone. Also, is this the next day, by the way?
Yeah, let's make it the next day.
Okay, cool. Okay. Make up a what is it?
Make up a rule. So we're standing outside the cabin or the house thingy, Bluebird cabin, his cabin. And I said, wait, before we go in, you have to knock and say, please, may I come in? It's polite for the bluebirds that I assume live here because it's called the Bluebird cabin.
I knock and I push the door open. Please, can I come in? They didn't say yes, Kennedy.
Well, are they here? Do you see any bluebirds in the cabin?
I don't see any bluebirds. Are you sure they actually live here, Kennedy?
No. Maybe they won't mind if we just come in and look.
I mean, it's pretty. Why would they name it Bluebird Cabin if there's no bluebirds here?
I don't know. But that would be silly.
Maybe the
Yeah.
bluebirds built it.
You think they built this big cabin by themselves?
Very talented birds.
Yeah.
Maybe it's people and their name is Bluebird.
That's true.
That's a cool name. I wish my name was Bluebird.
Do you want us to call you Bluebird?
We could call
I'll
you
call you-
Bluebird.
I'll call you.
No,
Bluebird.
that's silly. I'm Yuki.
Yeah.
You could be Yuki Bluebird. It could be like a two-part nickname.
But then I wanted the same name as my dad's.
Maybe your
I guess that
code
would be
name.
okay, but I think I'll pass for now.
Okay.
I mean, whatever makes you happy.
Okay.
I think like Rosa goes inside and looks at like maybe in this cabin there's like carvings on the wall where like past campers like carved their initials and stuff. And she's like, oh, look at all these people that have been here. This is a lot of names, guys. We should put our name here.
Does anybody have a
Hey,
knife?
Yuki, you got a knife?
It's like calling up trying to find out what's flipping it.
Why did I know that would work?
Where were you hiding that knife, Yuki?
Dinosaurs have spines.
He's right.
You were hiding it in the spine?
No.
No. Oh.
Here.
I hand you my contraband.
Do you know anything about knife safety, Yuki?
I do everything safely.
Okay.
And then like as soon as you like look away, I just smile a little bit.
Almost everything.
Carving.
Rosa like elbows Yuki. You have the best handwriting out of all of us, Kennedy. You should put our names on there.
I'll start.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Or
No,
Kennedy?
Kennedy.
I
Oh, yeah.
I took the knife. I can start with your name, Yuki. But do
But
you want
not
your
Yuki
whole,
Bluebird. Just Yuki.
do you want your whole name or do you want your initials?
Just Yuki.
Just Yuki.
But I make it pretty.
What do you want on it?
What's something very presidential?
Oh, Yuki 2020.
Yes, Yuki 2020. I'm always ready for campaigning for re-election. I'm always ahead of the curve.
And you got my vote. I'm not even in the club, but I'll vote for you.
You have to vote for both of us because we're running together.
Mm-hmm. She's my.
I'll join the club so I can vote.
That's good.
Best year
Okay.
ever.
Right around when school starts. That's a logical time for elections.
Yeah.
Voting based
Okay.
on first impressions. Nothing could ever go wrong.
Okay, Rosa, what do you want your whole name or your initials or a drawing?
Just put Rosa and like the closest you can make a flower.
Do you have a favorite kind of flower, Rosa?
Well,
Rosa.
Rose.
I don't think I can draw a rose, so can you draw a rose? If you draw one on the wall, I could carve over it.
She like looks around and like pulls out like a Sharpie and then like draws one. It's like not the best. It's very clearly like a little girl drawing a rose.
Yeah, I think Tiffy would be very happy with your flower.
We can show it to her later.
We can. We should.
Well, we have to bring Amber and Tiffy back here anyway. They need to put their names here. I think this is
Yeah.
a very important thing.
I'm going to put a ballet shoe next to mine.
That's a good
Very
idea.
And then everyone will know that I dance ballet. Very important. Okay. Look, I put our names on the wall, like you said. Here's your knife, by the way.
Dang it, I flip it and I like.
Wow, Yuki. That's impressive.
Where did you learn to flip knives?
Did your dads teach you that?
Uncle Rupert did. He says that it's important to know how to stand up for yourself.
With a knife?
It's all about confidence, he says.
Knife
I mean, okay.
This Yuki is the most badass little girl ever. Just saying.
I know. Yeah. How do you feel about that, Eris?
Excellent. With fun with knives.
Yeah. Play with knives, 13-year-olds. Who you want to give your card to?
Yuki can have the card for being so conveniently having a knife in a mysterious place.
I'm used to things.
Yeah. Eric, where do you want to go? And do you want to move it to the next day?
Yeah.
Is it raining this day?
It's a day of rain.
Yeah.
So, why don't we go?
If you want to, because I'm gonna do the last day. If you don't want the rain, we can go to the sunshine. It's no big deal.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh, I don't know which one to pick. What about? What's that card say?
What about us?
Why don't we go to the Chow Hall on rainy day, and we are going to play share a book. There we go. So
Who brought books to camp? I wonder.
yeah. Yep.
This whole stream has just been attacked for basically
Scratch is like
childhood.
Tiffy just has like a fake wizard beard on right now.
It's a rainy day.
Yeah, who is joining?
I will join, but also give me 2 seconds.
Oh no!
Books! I got a book we can read. Props.
Yuki, you going?
I'm going, yes.
If he's gone to get a beard, I swear to God.
Oh God.
I'm going to. I want to go to the Chow Hall.
Awesome.
I'll eat
Oh
some.
man, how funny would it be if he came back with a beard and we already had fake beards on? Man.
Please just use a finger.
Everybody do this when he gets back. I'm sorry. It is quite rainy out today.
Oh my God, if he comes back with a beard,
Keep wizarding families together, y'all. Madge or no Madge?
Waiting to see.
Oh my God.
Gandalf!
Oh my God.
It's a very intense fake beard. Which
Okay.
Tiffy brought to camp.
All right.
So, hey everybody. I kind of got. I know we're getting close to the end of summer camp, and it's been a lot of fun, and you know, I just I got something for Tiffy because Tiffy's always been there for me, and I know it's a new book. I don't know if you have it yet, but I got it on. I ordered it using the computer skills you showed me online, and it was delivered. And I wanted to wait until now, and it's here. And it's an old AD&D book,
Aw.
thinking
wow.
it was brand new.
Oh, this is incredible. This is a white copy? Wow, these are rare, like super rare.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was new. They said it was brand new. They're like new.
No, they must have meant mint condition. Look at it. This thing's flawless.
I don't know what that means.
It means it's really, really good.
Oh. All right. Well, they said there's all kinds of cool stuff in it. So I thought maybe since it's raining and we were here, maybe you could throw something together real quick.
Yeah, of course I can. Okay. You're at a village and you're in a bar and a door bursts open and someone says, "Ah, my daughter! She's been stolen by goblins." What do?
I cast
I totally
fireball.
agree.
You cast fireball at the guy who's missing his daughter?
Oh, is that not right?
Wow! Amber, you've got issues I did not know about.
Isn't that what we're supposed to say every time?
Not every time. Yours is sent to the bad guys.
Oh, all right.
Are you a wizard, Amber?
No, I'm supposed to be a cleric. Can clerics throw fireballs?
Yeah.
Can I throw a fireball?
At the guy who just lost his daughter and got hit with a fireball?
I don't know. I think it's an inside job. He seems very suspicious. Can I roll insight?
Yeah, of course you can. Your insight roll shows that he is completely lying.
About what?
There's nothing going on at all. He's just trying to stir up trouble and get you guys out of the business so that the pub goes out of business.
Are we the only customers?
Yeah. The bar lady's really sad.
Also, I rolled a 3 for my insight, so
You must just have really good insight that you still knew he was lying.
My character sees past all facade.
That's a big word.
My dad say it's important to know who your friends are and who you can trust.
Tiffy's gonna lean in close to Amber and Kennedy and be like, "It's not really a ruse. She really has been stolen."
Oh.
I'd like to enter into my barbarian rage, please.
Do barbarians have fireballs?
Well, he could call his axe fireball, maybe.
Yeah.
So you just hit that guy with an axe? Wow.
With advantage if I go reckless.
Wait.
As he rushes up, he says, "Whoa, stop, hang on a minute. We can all make amends."
I don't know what amends are.
Well, we can play a game together and settle this whole business.
Oh, games are fun, and I stop just short of him.
And the man in the bar, he sits down and he says, "Why don't we all play a game where we play as high school girls who are at summer camp?"
That sounds silly. I love it.
I just can't.
It's come full circle. That sounds weirdly like what we're already doing.
Yeah, but can you imagine if we were like heroes and villains from the tabletop universe who came together to play a game with like young girls at high school, like with some sort of like massive quest or some great cause that they're trying to support. Can you imagine it?
I want to play a bard who is simply known as Scraticus.
Yeah, sure.
What kind of high school girl is that Scraticus playing?
She's a bit loose, but also like really devoted to her friends, and like um she's a really good storyteller and really nice, and like jokes a lot, but is secretly like one of the best people ever.
I like this game. It's a little weird, but cool.
I'm gonna draw Scraticus when we get home.
Yeah, there's a whole like tokens and pins mechanic, but we'll ignore that for the purposes of smooth gameplay today.
I'm actually going to make the high school Scraticus girl bard.
It's a bard dressed as a high school girl.
This is going to be great. I'm
How
going to draw
deep
it.
does
And
this
I'll
rabbit hole
hate
go?
when you're so Scraticus.
I have a feeling this is going to devolve eternally.
So do we want to say we just wasted the rest of this rainy day coming up with convoluted?
Whoa, wasted? What? Whoa!
Being wasted.
We've
No
totally spent all of our time on this rainy day playing over-the-top, convoluted TTRPGs.
We have to use AD&D rules in order to play the game about AD&D characters playing high schoolers.
Yes.
Which D&D? Just AD&D.
Now, the FACO is going to be difficult with this one.
Oh goodness.
Oh man.
So and since we don't have that much time left, I'm gonna combine the yearbook section with the last scene. So it's gonna happen, of course, at the campfire. Yeah. Everyone want to come?
I do.
I just don't understand how he stealthed away like that. When we had him in the corner. Amber's talking about that as she's walking up to the campsite.
Sometimes the dice tell the tale, Amber. Sometimes the dice tell the tale.
I like Najuki. We have to, you know, the secret.
The box.
You're not supposed to yell it out loud, but okay.
What is this, the box you guys got from the lake?
Yeah. With a treasure map that I got before we came to camp, and it's supposed to have treasures untold inside.
Oh, well, let's open it before we sign everybody's yearbooks.
And I have the key for it. That came with the map.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's open it. I'm really excited.
Okay, so we all gather together, and I like can't get the key in the hole, and then inside is like an old style Polaroid camera, and underneath is a bunch of like Polaroids of our parents as young kids at this camp. Like our parents were all best friends 20 years ago in like the ancient times of the 1980s.
Ancient times.
And like
It's
there's
right here every time.
outside the boathouse when the boathouse was like brand new, and like pictures of when the Bluebird cabin was being built by Mr. and Mrs. Bluebird and stuff like that. Just a bunch of like things like that one leak in the mess hall. Every time it rains, it like always kind of puddles in the corner, and just like all these memories from our parents from 20 years ago.
Oh my God, my mom's hair was so big.
My dad's looked really silly back then. See how high they're wearing their pants?
Yeah. My mom looks like such a nerd.
You look just like her, Tiffy.
You're really pretty, Tiffany.
Yeah, I mean your mom's really pretty. So,
Makes sense.
guys, I think we should all make an oath. And this is sort of corny, so don't laugh at me. But we should just make an oath, to be like our parents were and just be friends when we're all grown up. And even if we have to move away and stuff, we'll just be friends no matter what.
I
We can put
agree.
our we can put our hands into the center.
No, there's only one way we can do this.
Pinky
Pinky.
promise.
By the wrath of Azurus and Gregmar's hammer.
Yeah.
I don't know who those people are, but okay.
Yeah, yeah, Rosa, all of us start passing our yearbooks around, and each of us can pick one person, write what you would write in your yearbook. And I'll go first just to say I think she writes in Yuki's yearbook. You are the most BA, and then in parentheses, don't let your dad see I wrote that, or they'll tell my mom. Person I know. It's really cool you have a knife. I'm really glad you're my friend. And then Rosa and a rose beside it.
I will.
You're next.
We can only choose one person.
Technically you're supposed. That's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, but you can do whoever you want.
I will go and sign Kennedy's yearbook, and I'm gonna say, you were not just my favorite person in the anime club this year because you were the only person, but if I could only have one person in the anime club, I would hope it would be you, and I'll sign it. Yuki and Kennedy 2020.
2020.
Like I'll make it look like 2020, like Vision, like oh it's 2020, like I'll write it that way.
Remembered forever.
Also, let me know when you want more jelly beans.
Love rainbow slip.
Rainbow Slick.
Next.
I'm gonna write in Tiffy's. Mine's gonna say we're all friends, and I think we have so much fun together, and I just wanted you to tell you to never stop telling your stories because they're really awesome.
That's too meta for Scraticus.
It's all too real. So who have we got left? We've got
Amber and Rose. Oh, yeah, Amber and Rosa, right?
Amber and Rosa. Okay. So I think Tiffy will go and write in Amber's. Like they'll just swap books maybe, and she'll just be like, "You have such a vivid imagination, and your computer skills are coming on in leaps and bounds. I can't believe how quickly you've picked up printing off character sheets, and before you know it, you'll be able to print off whole PDFs of player handbooks, and it'll be great. You should keep being sporty though, because I think it's really suits you. And Ruffles is awesome. I have more jerky for him. I've got a separate bag for him now, so I've hidden mine elsewhere, but I didn't tell you or anyone else that. Cross out, cross out, cross out, cross out." Stay awesome. You are a shining light, Tiffy.
Eris, your turn.
Okay, so I will write in Rosa's, and I will say, from one artist to another, thank you for supporting me and thinking that my dancing is really pretty, because your paintings are really pretty, so you know what pretty is like. Thanks. And I'll have Kennedy with a little heart on it.
And then Ruffles puts a paw print on everybody's book.
Yes.
The dog.
That's BFF, guys, and thank you for letting me facilitate it, and thank you for playing, because that was amazing.
Thank you so much. I thoroughly enjoyed that. More than I thought I initially would. And I thought I'd enjoy it when I began, and then I was like, okay.
I think it's weird going into a GM-less game, especially if you've never done one before, but I love them. I fell in love with them.
Katie, can I ask you a favor? Would you mind organizing the wrap up for me whilst I go and like sort out my biological things?
I
So,
will.
so like obviously everyone gets a chance to say who they are, where they can be, advertise themselves, put all your links in chat, and tell us what your favorite bit was, and I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm not looking at the Twitch, so this will probably not be in order. Ishman, you want to go first?
Hi guys, I'm Ishman223, Ishman223 on the Twitch and the Twitters. I don't much stream myself, but I do mod a bunch of channels. So add me as a friend. You can see who I watch and stuff, and we can all hang out and grow our circles of friendship and love as we have over summer camp now. You can follow me on Twitter. I tweet, retweet, share stuff. I love art. I love D&D. I love sci-fi. I love anime. Like, I played me. Like, if I owned a dinosaur costume, I would have been in it. I would have worn it.
In a dinosaur costume.
Yeah. Now I have to. I'll make it. I'll make it a goal, or I'll make it. I'll put it on my Amazon wish list. If anybody's feeling generous, Prime Day is coming up. But yeah, so that's me. I had so much fun. Katie, thank you for introducing me to this game. It was very wholesome and cathartic in ways I was not expecting. So thank you.
That sometimes, especially right now. Eris.
I'm Eris on most platforms. I'm Animus Panthera. Sometimes it has a period in the middle. It's Animus.Panthera. But I'm mostly on Twitter. I am actually mostly a cosplayer, but I love to play all kinds of RPGs and tabletop games, and I just started streaming recently, so I'm not very many places yet, but hopefully in the future. And I'm always happy to chat on good old Twitter.
Derek?
And I'm Derek with Play to Beat Brain Cancer. We're nonprofit charity that helps out families with medical debt because of brain cancer and stuff. We do that through a lot of gaming, through our Twitch channel, which is Play2 with the number 2 beat brain cancer, and then our Twitter is Play2Beat_BC. So check it out. You know, we go to a lot of conventions and stuff, so come see us. We have tabletop stuff for donations if you're interested, and had a lot of fun tonight. Didn't know what to expect, and I think I laughed more during this and than I have on some other stuff. So thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
I'm really glad you guys have fun. It's always like worrisome, like for people who've never played before, gonna enjoy it because GM-less games aren't for everybody as much as I love them. I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm Katie. You can find me on Twitter at KatyFaise. I also do the social media for Off the Table, off_the table at Twitter and at Twitch. I'm there every Monday playing our D&D 5e campaign, as well as I am the keeper on Monster of the Week. I'm there every Wednesday playing our Burning Wheel campaign, as well. Other Wednesdays on Mutants and Masterminds. Also during the day on Wednesdays, I am over on Pro-Starters channel playing Masks. On Fridays, every other Friday, I'm playing Monster Hearts there. And on Thursdays, we have a DM advice show by DMs for DMs. Hit me up if you want to be invited. We would love to have you in our community. On Saturdays, every other Saturday, I play Dungeon World. And tomorrow at 2:30 Central Standard Time, we are playing John Harper's Lady Blackbird, and we're converting it all to females with all female cast, and we're calling it Lady Brunchbird. So we're going to be drinking mimosas and having a very good time. And we would love to see you. And thank you for letting me run this wonderful game, Scrat, because I want to share it with everybody.
You are more than welcome. Has everyone had a chance to wrap up?
Except for you.
Awesome.
You
Yeah,
came
well,
back at the perfect time.
my wrap up's easy. I'm about to DM a game, so I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. So guys, thank you so much for that. That was so much fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for running this charity, dude. I know that a lot of people have been doing it, but it means a lot for, a lot of people think, oh, well, Felicia Day just raised all this money. What good can I do? But I mean, you have such an amazing community. I follow you guys on your Discord, on your Twitter. I stop in for games when I can, and it means a lot to me knowing that there's good people like you who are wanting to help out with stuff like this.
Yeah. Every little helps, and thank you.
Can I give him a big hug?
I love my little community so much. They are just the best. Just the best. But I have another game to run, so I'm gonna run away. I need the Zoom, so I'm going to run away with the Zoom. Love to you all. Thank you so much for playing. Sorry I didn't hear your outros, but I will check out all your stuff, and I'll see you all soon. So, see you later. Bye.
Bye.